What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be doing something I personally have never done. Well, I've used ChatGPT, so I don't want to lie, but I've never done it to what I'm going to do with it today. Now, with this being said, I don't know how this video is going to go. This could go good, this could go bad, but I don't think it could go any worse than what my team is doing to our game. So, what am I going to do? Well, in this video, I'm going to be asking ChatGPT to make a season, to create a season 2 that lasts 6 weeks of my team content, my team rewards, to see if it looks better than what 2K's looks heading into the season. Now, again, we don't know what 2K's overall season is going to finish like, right? Like, we don't know. Maybe season 2, they'll have some good surprises, some good free content to grind for. I don't want to overly hate yet. Based off what we're seeing so far, it's not looking good. So we're going to do this together, okay? And I might have to expand on things. I might have to end up logging in to ask some more questions. But I don't know, okay? So I'm just going to do this. Create a season in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM, right? Like, that's what we need. We need a season. I should say 6 week, right? 6 week, right? Season in NBA 2K26 MyTEAM. And then I need that has pack content and grindable rewards. That includes pack content and grindable rewards. And let's just see, right? Like, I just want to see what this comes up with, right? Like, what can, and I don't know, like, this is ChatGPT. What can they do? And I might have to come up with more, but let's just see what ChatGPT says. Here's a fully fleshed out 6-week My Team season concept for NBA 2K26, blending pack content, grindable rewards, and thematic weekly goals to keep players engaged across various game modes. Yo! Y'all see what they said? They said weekly goals to keep people engaged. Hello? Season structure. I mean, come on, man. Obviously, this gets crazy with the 98 overall. Like, obviously, I can't hate on that. But can you imagine what this looks like? Okay, so week 1, we'd see the rookie rewind. Something that we've seen, NBA draft content, but we have not seen like a rookie rewind where you would get a LeBron, hear me out, you get a pink diamond LeBron James that is a rookie card, that is an athletic freak, that has a 3-ball that's not quite as high. Now, obviously, we need to rewind, right, with what my team's done and not give out crazy overpowered cards this early on. But imagine if 2K did things like that. Instead of dropping pink diamond Braun with just a few less badges, maybe not 99 stats, instead 80, 89, you drop a rookie LeBron that has way more, athleticism in a little less of a 3-ball, right? That would be insane, guys. That would be insane if they made cards actually like that, right? Like, that would be so cool if they would find a way to do that. Actually theme cards like how good they were at a specific time in their career. So we got the rookie rewind. You got the grindable reward would be 93 overall Dame Lillard. I mean, come on. I wouldn't necessarily love Damian Lillard as far as the grindable reward, but you look at it that way. Dame, if we got a diamond Dame to grind for, which isn't even crazy, like if you start with, the pink diamond and you give us a 93 overall diamond Dame, people are not going to hate on that. People are not going to get mad at that. I mean, yeah, he's not as good as Braun, but people aren't going to hate on that. Okay? That's week 1. And I can adjust this for these all to be like pink diamonds. So let's just continue moving forward because obviously, again, I can do the adjustments that are needed here. Okay? Awesome. So week 2, we see big men battle. Big men battle, right? So it's a big men theme drop, and we've already got Shaq, so obviously, you got to think of it a little differently. But you get a Shaq as a headliner, but then for like the no money spent players, you get an Alonzo Mourning that you can grind for. And again, you'd have to see, different types of themes, but you would get an Alonzo Mourning to combat Shaq. So that way, if you didn't want to spend on Shaq, you could find a way to go grind for Alonzo Mourning, which would be fire. Like, that would be a fire. And again, it's a big man battle. It's a concept that we ultimately have not seen. And again, you guys can see exactly what this looks like, right? Like in the drop number 1, You get Braun, and then the sidekicks, Chris Paul, Blake Griffin. Now again, the way 2K has done this, these cards would have to be better. Not even necessarily though, right? Because if you reset the whole year and you don't have these high tier overall cards, look at what they have in mind: a headliner, 2 sidekicks, 3 role players, and an Evo card. And they even bring back the token rewards. I mean, are you serious, 2K? So you get a rookie De'Aaron Fox that you can Evo in this Braun drop as well? I mean, that's insane. And again, grindable rewards. So week 3's example, okay? So week 3, we'll get to it. Sharpshooter Showdown. So Sharpshooter specific drop, you get Steph Curry, MVP Steph Curry. So the card art, his player build in game gotta look like Steph Curry. And then the grindable rewards is Peja. So for Peja, it says score 130 3-pointers with guards, you get Peja, right? What is so bad about that? Honestly, 133s with Peja. Peja is not going to be as good as Steph. They could honestly not make Peja that great. I played against the Pink Diamond Peja in this game. He's not that crazy. But guess what? It would be a reason for people to load up and play this game. Right? It would be, right? This is what they got in mind for that. Obviously, they got the level 40 reward being a 98 overall Grant Hill with different things. But imagine if it was just a 96 overall Grant Hill. He would be good. And here's the big thing, right? Token market updates every 2 weeks. And again, imagine these being pink diamonds, right? So every 2 weeks, you get to grind for a Dennis Rodman, pink diamond, for week 2. Or week 2, you get him. Week 4, you get Drazen Petrovic. 2 cards that I don't think are great, but 2 cards that are going to keep you excited, right? Keep you excited in the token market, right? And these are things that are just crazy. And obviously, this is ChatGPT. They think 2K is from a couple of years ago because they still have limited, they still have unlimited. But let's still go through the season structure and then, go down. Kawhi with Paul George and Wing Dynasty. So then you have lockdown Wings specific drop. Flashback Foreigners. So you got, the players from all over the world with Dirk and Manu. And then Legends Finale with Kobe and Grant Hill being, obviously the player of the season. But that's fire. Like this is a fire concept because you got the pack drops, right? And obviously they can have the grindable rewards too. But you could have other stuff. So maybe on Tuesday, guys, is when they release the grindable cards. And then on the Fridays is when they release the other things, right? Obviously, Limited's not here anymore. But they also say weekly events/moments. Moments of the week cards. Here's the deal. The main reason I hated Moments of the Month is because I felt like there's no reason that it takes this long to get Moments cards. Why do we have to wait till the end of the month to get Moments cards? Moments of the Week would be awesome, right? Including Evo Pass, Daily Login Wheel, right? Weekend event. We already really got, a weekend thing in King of the Court, but they could make a separate type of thing. A collector reward. So maybe if you collect 750 cards in this specific season, you get something else, right? If you Evo 5 cards, you unlock exclusive 95 overall Penny Hardaway. What? Imagine they drop Evos in, let's see, we got 6 weeks of content. Every week, you get a Evo pack card. That's cheap. If you Evo all 5 of them, and grind those Evos, you unlock a 95 overall Penny Hardaway. Can y'all imagine? Right? And imagine this Legends Reborn Gauntlet, right? 10 game mode versus full squads of historic players. So this would be hard to do, right? And let's say at the end of it, you got this Pink Diamond Kobe, who I don't even think they got the rights for, but Pink Diamond Kobe, if you didn't pull him, an unsellable, right? It takes a lot of time. Let's say it would take you 15 to 24 hours to do it, and it's difficult to do. But if you didn't pull him, you get him for free. Why is that so complicated? And I gotta be honest, I genuinely believe if 2K went to this model, and I'm not saying the tiers, right? Obviously, I wouldn't drop Galaxy Opals this early, right? Stick to Pink Diamonds. But if 2K went to this model, the player base would increase. 100%. Player base would increase. You would see you would see more people playing the game. You would see more people opening up packs. Because if you think people are still not opening for Bron, Shaq, Steph, Kawhi, Dirk, Kobe, you're crazy, right? But you're seeing a no money spent part of this. You're seeing moments cards. You're seeing 2K actually put in the effort, even though it's ChatGPT. You're seeing 2K put in the effort to making the game rewarding. And it just, to me, I don't know. I just feel like this would be so exciting compared to what we have seen in the past. Now, hopefully this graphic that I asked for ends up being good. Now they want me to log into ChatGPT, which is just not gonna happen. But it just looks good. It looks fun, and it just looks rewarding, right? Like, I'm not saying it has to be anything crazy, but this looks way better. And all that's really added is a grindable reward each week, right? That's all that's really added here. Obviously, yes, I shouldn't say that's all that's added, because if you complete the Evo every week, which gives you a reason to play the game, you get Penny Hardaway, right? If you collect a certain amount of cards during the season, this is where 2K could make their money. If you collect a certain amount of cards in the season, you could get a special collector level reward. Instead of just a, collector level throughout the whole year, break it down into seasons, they could make their bread, they could make their money. There's just so many different things that 2K could do, and they wouldn't even have to take all of these things, right? They wouldn't. But my thing is this. Why in the world can I Google on not even Google, but use ChatGPT and have them build a better season than my team is going to give us? That's what I want to leave you with. They're a $1 billion company. A $1 billion company. They've got people that work for them that have crazy education levels. And I am a college dropout. There is no way we should be getting a game mode that looks like it does right now. There's no way. And it's what we've got. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying, one simple ChatGPT Q, and again, some of these overalls are messed up, gave me a way better map to what 2K has ever given us recently. So I don't know what this is really going to entail in season 2, but this honestly makes me sad. It makes me sad because this is what we could get, and this isn't even everything, but there's some great ideas in here, and 2K just doesn't care. They don't care. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.